Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in the state of Colorado. We're in the city of Denver. We're going to be doing a driving tour of downtown Denver, Colorado today. It's 51 degrees. It's the middle of the work week. We're on hump day. We're at Spear Boulevard and Aurora Parkway. We're currently on Aurora. We're facing downtown, so if you look right in front of us, you have a nice view. And I'll tell you, upon driving to Denver's downtown from afar, they had a really nice skyline. They had over several tall, high-rise buildings that you can see from afar. So I thought I'd point that out. We got pretty clear skies, a few clouds. I see the Denver Fire Station number 6 on my left-hand side, located on Spear Boulevard, S-P-E-E-R, Spear Boulevard. We're passing Spear Boulevard right now. We're going to continue driving to the heart of downtown Denver. This is the home of the Denver Broncos. We also passed the Denver Broncos Stadium, and it was an interestingly sculpted stadium. It almost looked like a sculpture. It looked like a toppling roller coaster. It was a weird design. All right, we're approaching 14th Street. We're now on Market. The block changed over to Market, 14th and Market. We have a nice chocolate lab across the street on my right-hand side with the gentleman. We got the Celtic Market on my right-hand side. Looks like some sort of eatery. I see brick oven-style pizza by the touch of a button. All right, so we're going to get onto our right lane because this lane's a little packed. Rain House on our left, Wally's Wisconsin Tavern on our left, a few other bars, boutiques, and eateries. We're approaching 15th Street. We have a lot of traffic, so I'm going to try to keep the tour at a steady pace unless we get to a block where there's not a lot of traffic. We're at 15th and Market. We have a gentleman across the street riding by on an e-scooter. You can see the crosswalk has some bricks. We got a gentleman about to cross the street. We have a pretty cool mural on my left-hand side. Growing the next generation of creators. General admission to the Denver Art Museum, free to youth ages 18 or under every day. Oh, that's pretty neat. So if you're under 18, you get free admission to the Denver Art Museum. That's nice. Great time to be a kid again, huh? All right, we're passing 15th Street. On my right-hand side, we have the Rocky Mountain Seed Company. On our left, we have some office space available. We had a hard hat worker putting some cones out. We're approaching 16th Street Mall. We got a vehicle double parked here, so I'm going to have to go around them. Double parked right there in the center of the street. It's a female. I don't know what she's waiting for. Somebody's beeping at her. We're passing Panera Bread. We're passing 16th Street Mall. 16th Street Mall looks like you can't drive through. It looks like a fancy street to walk up. Ooh, we got Thole on our left. Thole. Thole's a roof rack brand that I'm very familiar with. Thole and Yakima. Absolutely. Waxing the City on our right. Let's make this right-hand turn on 17th. We're at 17th and Market. The street that I was on kind of had a lot of traffic on it, so let's see if I can get to a slower street. We have a Post-Net on our right-hand side, which has shipping services, printing, and so on. On our left, I see PH, and then I see glass pipes. I wonder what type of glass pipes are you guys selling. Pepsi. I see a Pepsi machine. All right, we're at 17th and Larimer. Larimer. L-A-R-I-M-E-R. The 1300 block of Larimer. We have some really nice skyline buildings in front of us. Some high rises. You see them? They look cool. I'm going to snap a picture. Picture in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Boom. We got 2 of them. I think 2 is more than enough. All right, we're crossing Larimer. We got the Tabor Center on our right-hand side, which consists of the WeWork program, Morisco Capital, Snell and Wilmer, Wells Fargo, and so much more. We're passing Starbucks Coffee on our left-hand side at 17th and Lawrence. We're passing Lawrence Street. It's very interesting that I see a Lawrence Street in the downtown. We have a Lawrence in Philly, but it doesn't run downtown. Not that I know, especially like this in the heart of downtown. We're passing Arapahoe. 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 I'm about to Arapahoe. Alright, we're passing Curtis. We're at 17th and Curtis. You got a U.S. Bank on my right-hand side. Talent Reef on my right. You got a gentleman on what looked to be like an e-board, a skateboard on our left. Passing the 999 building. We got the Penzano building on our left-hand side. Passing Hotel Monaco on our left-hand side. Beautiful building on our right. In the basement, they got Tea Cloud, Tea Espresso, Boba, and Retail. I'm assuming that's like a tea bar. Check out the street tram rail car they got that just drove by. It looks like a trolley. We're next to the Magnolia on our right-hand side. You'll also see that there is a clock tower. Right behind this bus, check out their bus. This is their public transportation, RTD. That's what it's called, the RTD. Learn how to ride RTD buses and trains. Scan the QR code, visit drmac-co.org. Download the Getting There app. On our left-hand side, we have Brugger's Bagels, baked fresh, and on our right, you'll see the clock. Magnolia Hotel, there's a clock right next to the hotel. We're passing Stout. Now, on Stout, this is the block where the trolley runs through. So, we got a gentleman on our right. He's walking around with some blankets. Look like a relatively young guy. Middle-aged, probably like 30s. We had a whole line of scooters on our right-hand side, e-scooters. We're passing California Street. We're on 17th and California Street. We got some hard hat workers on our left-hand side. It looks like they're about to begin construction on a new site. We have Salvaggio's Deli on our right-hand side. Salvaggio's. We're passing Welton, 17th and Welton. We got a FedEx office on our left-hand side and Snarf's sandwiches. Snarf's. Say that word with me. Snarf. We're passing Glenarm, 17th and Glenarm. We got a nice building in front of us, TIAA building. And on the basement, I see the UMB Bank. We got Holiday Inn on our left. We got the Brownstein Hyatt Farber Schreck building on our right. And we're passing Palace Arms on our left-hand side, the Ship Cavern, the Spa and Salah, or Salon, I should say. I said Salah. The Spa and Salon. And we have Churchill Bar on our left-hand side. We have some Christmas lights on the trees on our right. There's an area that's chain link fenced off. All right, we can go right or we can go left. I think I'm going to go left. We have a few people walking around in the morning. I guess, transitioning from point A to point B, getting to work and all of that stuff. We got another Wells Fargo building on our left. We got an e-scooter operator on our left, a female. She was operating an e-scooter in a dress. We have a gentleman crossing the street with his suitcase on our left-hand side. We're at Lincoln, 17th and Lincoln. What's up, Lincoln? We're at 17th and Lincoln. On the street signs next to the word Lincoln, it says Denver, and it actually shows two mountains and a sun. This building on my left-hand side is the Wells Fargo Center, so I believe they own some good real estate down here, because we passed a few buildings that made reference to Wells Fargo. Alright, so we're kind of about to approach incline. It's going to go uphill slightly, ever so slightly. We're going to cross Lincoln. Right here starts to go uphill. Now, as we're driving, I'm going to point out the obvious. To some people, the things I point out might not be so obvious. And then periodically, midway through, we're going to relay some educational information. I'm going to talk to you guys about some stuff that you can find on the World Wide Web, Wikipedia, Google, things like that. We're passing Sherman, We have a nice looking church on my right hand side. All right, we're at Grant. On the next block, I'm gonna make a left. The next block, I'm gonna make a left. We're at 17th and Grant. Let's make this left hand turn here. And then again, another name that I don't usually hear in the downtown. We have a Grant in Philly, but our Grant is, I believe, northeast with it. Let's make this left on Logan. We got a bunch of graffiti over there. Check that out. Denver, Colorado, Graph Life. That building's for sale too. All right, let's make this left on 18th. We took 17th up. Let's take 18th straight down. Let's merge left. Make sure there's no cars next to me. I'm going to merge left. We got the Employers Council on my right-hand side. We're now at 18th and Logan. We have a Logan, and our Logan is downtown, so that fits just well. All right, we got the Commons on our right-hand side. The Commons. That looks like it could be offices, leasing office, and sustainable urban apartments. So you can reserve yours today. The Commons, a city block, or at city block. We're next to the University of Colorado on our left-hand side, but as we turn left, it's going to be on our right-hand side. Check it out. The University of Colorado, right here on our right-hand side at the 1800 Grant Building. We're at 18th and Grant. We have some females crossing the street. I see cups of coffee, cups of what could be latte, teas, or whatever. Got some nice tall buildings in front of us. I see the Grand Hyatt. We got a female on our right walking with some boots. Her boots are open. I wonder if her legs are hurting because those things is open. It's supposed to be 68 degrees today. I believe that's supposed to be the high. We still got some scattered snow on the ground. If you look at that parking lot on my right-hand side, there's still piles of snow. But for some reason, it just don't melt over here in Colorado, I guess. All right, we're passing Grant on our left-hand side. Looks like we have a tent, like a little miniature encampment on the side. We have public parking on our right. We're at 18th. The 1800 block of 18th Ave. We're approaching Lincoln once again. And I see the Bank of Colorado directly in front of us. That building behind the church is Bank of Colorado. We got the Sky House on our left-hand side. And check out this church on my right-hand side. See this church? Looks pretty neat. It's called Trinity United Methodist Church. All right, I'm going to make this right-hand turn. I'm just going to go with the flow of traffic. All right, we're passing Glenarm Place, the 500 block of Glenarm Place. We got a receiving dock on my left-hand side. We got a 7-Eleven on my right-hand side. Denver Police Patrolman Earl F. somebody. There was a memorial on the pole for, a police officer that passed away here. We're passing Welton. We just passed Welton. We got the plaza parking on our right-hand side. We're approaching California Street. The 700 block of California Street. We have a gentleman right here with some brown and white shoes, black slacks, nice button-up shirt, brown belt. He had some ear pods and a side carrying bag with what looked to be like a coffee. Probably heading to work. We got the Hilton, Denver City Center on our left-hand side. Got a female crossing the street with some spiffy checker pants and some pretty high 3-inch heel boots. We got this one right here. Check her out. She has her own thermostat cup. You see her? She got so many bags. Wow. 1, 2, 3 bags. She ready to go to a whole shindig. All right. With the 700 block of California, this is California and 18th. We're crossing over some trolley tracks. The Hilton on our left-hand side. We're approaching Stout, and we got Strayer University on our left-hand side. And look at this fantastic building we have on my right-hand side. It looks like, oh, look at that e-scooter dude. That e-scooter dude just flew by us. So that building on our right-hand side is the 10th Circuit of Court Appeals, or I should say 10th Circuit Court of Appeals, and the Byron White United State Courthouse. Yeah, that looks about right. That looks like a courthouse. This little building on our left, that was when I was talking about that Strayer University. It's a nice looking little building. You see it? I like the type of stones they use to construct that little building. Ouch. They have that's not goats. What is that called? Rams. They had rams. They had rams right out on the courthouse front, like little statues of rams. We're at 18th and Champa. We got Zocalito on our right-hand side next to Starbucks Coffee Shop on the ground side of the Denver Place building on our right. We have a Subway on our left-hand side. And we got arrows directing us to go and merge left. So we're going to merge left. We're passing Curtis, the 1000 block of Curtis. We got a cyclist on our left and another cyclist on our right. I see a eatery called Boo Boo. B-U-B-U. Boo Boo. We're approaching Arapahoe. Arapahoe. However you want to say that. We got a 7-Eleven on our right. Once again, we got a little Maserati parked here on the left-hand side. We're passing Lawrence Street. We had a female on my right with a bunch of slits in her jeans. She's prepared for the weather today. We're passing Larimer. We got a parking garage on our left-hand side. We're approaching Market Street. We're on 18th and Market. Crossing over Market. Now we are approaching Blake Street, 1500 block of Blake. The bus, you see how the bus just jumped in front of us? There's a Sawaya law firm advertisement on the bus. I guess it's Sawaya. Sawaya. S-A-W-A-Y-A. Sawaya law firm. We're next to the 9, the 15, and the 20 bus stop, and possibly the 0. Downtown Denver is dominated by the 16th Street Mall, a pedestrian strip lined with gift shops, street food vendors, and al fresco bars and restaurants. We passed the 16th Street Mall. Remember that was the block that I said that it looks like you only could walk there? That you can't drive through the 16th Street Mall strip. You have to walk through there. So it's a pedestrian geared strip. We're at Wazy. Can I make this right? I think I'm gonna make a right. Yeah, I think I shall make a right. Let's make this right hand turn. We're next to the Milk Market of Denver on my right. Milk Market. And there's a lot of diner tables on our right. If you look directly in front of us, it looks like there is a stadium directly in front of us, and that looks like it's going to be the Coors Field. Right in front of us, it's called the Coors Field, like Coors Light, Coors Field. Who knows if Coors is the sponsors? Let's make this right on 19th Street. Now we're on 19th Street. I do apologize if driving towards the sun impedes your vision. We're at Blake. 19th and Blake. We have the Summit on our left. It looks like some sort of venue. Yeah, it looks like they got performances coming soon. We're approaching Market. Public parking day rate $17. Night rate $6. Wow, $17. We was just at some place that said $2 for the whole day. We're passing Market. That said $17 for the whole day. I guess it beats Miami. Miami, they wanted $60 for 4 hours. We're passing Larimer Street. Unless it's Larimer. He's a rhymer. Larry's a rhymer. We're passing Lawrence Street, the 1200 block of Lawrence Street. We have the fire station on the right-hand side. It's fire station number 4. So it looks like so far they had 2 fire stations located near downtown. The Ritz-Carlton on my right-hand side. We're passing Arapahoe. We have a lot on my left-hand side. Looks like that's probably due for construction soon. We're passing Curtis, the 1000 block of Curtis. Look at these street poles on my left-hand side. I really like the street poles. It looks like a upside-down triangle arrow with like just an interesting design on the street pole. You see that street pole? I don't know if y'all got a chance to make that out. Passing Champa or Campa. So this is that courthouse on our right-hand side. I noticed that a lot of the government buildings look very, very similar. All right, so we're passing Stout. On our left-hand side, we have another, what looks to be like a historical building. It is the Federal Building U.S. Custom House on our left-hand side. All right, we're passing California Street, and we have another church on our left-hand side. Once again, the 1999 building. I guess that's address 1999. All right, we're at Welton, the 600 block of Welton. Public parking, $6 each. $14. Oh, okay, so $6 each half an hour. I guess $14 is that like max? Or is that like a discount deal? And then it says max $5 for the evenings. Yeah, a lot of these downtowns across America, whoever owns those parking lots, the lot owners, they're making a killing. They're making a good amount of money just for parking. And then eventually, they can make money for the next 10, 15, 20 years. And when they're ready to retire and just call it quits, they can sell the garage land so somebody could build a high-rise or something and make another arm and a leg on top of that. You know what I mean? Imagine $17 for each car and you got 100 slots. What? 17 times 100 is what? 1,700, right? Did I do my mathematics correct, or am I inaccurate there? Are there some discrepancies in my geometry? Say no. Let's make this right-hand turn. Let's merge with traffic. Early bird parking, $9. Monthly parking, $170. You see? $170 a month. We got Avis Rental Services on our left. So this took us to Broadway. We're at Broadway, and 19th is on our left. Glen Arm is on our right. It looks like it's going to take us to some cross blocks, but it's okay. Downtown doesn't appear to be a very uniform grid, so what I will do today is try to show you as much of downtown as I could within the time allotted. If we don't cover it all, I hope you guys understand. Public parking on our left, $11. Yeah, and it looks like you got already probably like 60 cars there. Imagine, you make $1,700 a day. You make $1,000 a day times 30 days a month. At least you ain't got electricity to spend on the lot. You don't have a business. You don't have probably water to spend on a lot, unless there are little kiosks that you let the security stay in has those options. If you don't have electricity to pay on the lot. If it's a regular self-service lot with a little machine where you could print out your own tag, your own parking ticket, you make straight profit. The only thing you got to pay is taxes probably. We got that Trinity Methodist Episcopal Church on our left. We're on Broadway. We're passing Brown Palace Hotel. There's a nice statue on our right. There's a lot of traffic, guys. A lot of traffic. I'm doing 21 miles an hour. We got Ship Tavern on my right. Passing 17th and Court. We got the UMB Bank building on our left. We're approaching BOK Financial. I believe that's another banking building. Denver Energy Center on our right. We're passing Cleveland Place. Now we're passing 16th Street Mall. 16th Street Mall is that strip where it's geared towards shoppers. We just passed Jimmy John's. We got the Civic Station on our left. Civic Center Station. Looks interesting. We're passing Cheyenne. We have some nice statues on our right. It looks like we're approaching some very historical stuff. Some really historical buildings on my right. We're passing Colfax. We're crossing Colfax Ave and Broadway. We have a building on my right that appears to look like some sort of presidential building. Let's go around the block because there's one on my left too. Let's merge left. I'm going to merge left. We're at 14th. 14th and Broadway. Look at that. Colorado Supreme Court of Appeals. And there's somebody sleeping right out front of it. There was somebody sleeping on the ground right out front of the Court of Appeals. They have some busts on my right. 4 busts. Looks like females maybe. All right, let's make this left. Ooh, I really wanted to make a left on Lincoln. Let me see. Can I make a left? Yeah, thank you. Just so I can show y'all this building right here. Look at this building as we turn. Y'all see that building on my right? Another very important looking building. Colorado State Capitol. So we're at the state capitol, guys. We're at the state capitol. This is the state capitol on my right hand side. Wow, looks beautiful. I wish there was less traffic so I can maneuver my vehicle a little bit more appropriately. State capitol. All right, so let's go around the state capitol for the sake of less traffic. Oh, we had a Bentley in front of us, an interesting looking Bentley, one that I don't see too often. We're approaching Sherman Street. All right, that's cool. Yellow light. So we're next to the state capitol. Downtown Denver. In the lively theater district, musicals play and concerts are staged at the Denver Performing Arts Complex. Nearby, the landmark Brown Palace Hotel offers weekly guided tours and is a popular spot for afternoon tea. Wow, you guys heard that? For afternoon tea. It said guided tours. If Tune isn't doing the guided tour, it's not a guided tour. It's like, no. My name is Tune. I'm your unofficial tour guide. So if you're new to the area, feel free to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video is released on this channel. All right, we're approaching Grant. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on Grant. We got Colorado Education Association on my left-hand side. Oh, I got cars behind me, but I got a crosser right here. She looks like she's from the Matrix. I'm sorry, the people behind me beat, but do you want me to run over this woman that looks like she's from the Matrix? I was waiting for Neo to pop out. Look, this is the back of the Capitol building on my right. Yeah, the Capitol building looks like many other Capitol buildings, very prestigious. I see an Indian statue over what looks to be like a bull. I don't know what was the esoteric meaning behind that statue, but the Indian was like talking down on the bull, like if he just whooped the bull's butt and like, yeah, you know where I'm from? You know what barrio, what calle 13 I come from? And he was like throwing down. He was about to stomp the yard. We got the Scottish Rite Masonic Center on our left. We just passed 14th Street. Wow, Colorado consistency number 1. Masonic Center. We got Razors on our left. Razors sounds like it can be a barbershop, but who knows? Unless Razor Ramon comes out like the wrestler. You remember Razor Ramon? We're at Banfield. Well, we got the Banfield, what's this? Pet hospital on the left-hand side at 13th Street. We got Quiznos on my right. The first location in 1981. Oh, snap. I've eaten at Quiznos. I've talked about Quiznos in several other tours. They had a Quiznos in Philly, but they closed them down. That was the first location ever. So Quiznos is a Colorado business? Holy smokes. They closed down the ones in Philly. We're at 12th and Grant. That's incredible. I just passed the original location. They're basically the equivalent to like a Subway. But I don't know, when I was eating there when I was younger, because I ate there when I was in college back in like 2010, 11 or whatever. We're at 11th and Grant. The thing about them is I felt like they had more flavor. I used to get like the oven baked sandwiches or like, with all the works on it. All right, so look at that truck on my right. It's a Ranger, lifted beyond belief. Let's go past this block. We're on 10th and Grant. And then we are going to make a left and come wrap right around. We just passed the Colburn Hotel. Let's make this left-hand turn coming up. We got the Express Employment Professional Building on our left and Christopher's Kitchen and Bath. In order for me to relay informational details to you guys about these little areas that I cover, it's good if there's not a lot of traffic. Unless I had a teleprompter right in front of my face, it's not going to work out effectively. It ends up becoming a hazard. We're at 9th and Logan. I believe in Philadelphia, we got a 9th and Logan. I believe so. Because we do have a Logan. And we do have a 9th. We got a Logan neighborhood, and then we got a Logan Square in downtown. The Logan neighborhood's in like closer to like northwestish. Got a high rise on my right. We got a female on our left snapping a picture. She's taking a picture of a doorway. We have a jogger on our right hand side jogging. We're at 10th and Logan. We got the DeVille apartments on my right hand side. They're furnished. We have the Denver house on our left hand side. Looks like another apartment. So we're passing a bunch of what looks to be like apartments on our left and on our right hand side. These are apartments that are immediately in the downtown area. We're passing 11th and Logan. I guess if you work downtown and you wanted to live someplace close to where you work and you can afford it, then this might be an option. Downtowns, I know they're always pretty popular because of the amenities that a downtown comes with, especially if it's a thriving downtown like this. We're at 12th and Logan. If it's thriving, then people usually want to live in the area because you're just in walking distance from taverns. For example, we just passed the Capitol Hill Tavern on our left. We got the Sill Rose on our left. The Logan House on our left. The Norwich Apartments on our left. Oh, your little yellow smart car on our right. That was cool. Bright yellow. Taxi cab yellow. We're at 13th and Logan. All right, we're near these historical buildings again. I'm going to make a right, and make a right. And see where that takes us. You know, they say 2 wrongs don't make a right. 2 wrongs don't make a right. But if you go left, 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 that makes a right, right? I had to think about that accurately. 3 lefts make a right, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. So next time somebody does wrong to me, I'm going to just go left twice. I'm going to bust 2 lefts on them, and I'm going to make it right. All right, we're at 14th and Logan. All right, so I'm going to make this right. I got a car behind me trying to make it right, too, feeling kind of squirmish. All right, we're at Pennsylvania. Yeah, boy, we're about to make this right-hand turn to Pennsylvania. We got an arrow pointing to the Molly Brown House Museum on our right-hand side. Is this a 2-way? We'll see. Yes, it's a 2-way. Let's make this right-hand turn. There's no light telling us otherwise. Get that nice old Mercedes on our left. The Salvation Army on our left. The Salvation Army International Divisional Headquarters. Oh, snap. The Salvation Army Headquarters is over here in Denver, Colorado. Pablo's Coffee on our left-hand side and a business called Subculture. We're at 13th in Pennsylvania. Let's make this right-hand turn on 13th. Professionally operated and managed by Castle Lion LLC. For rental information, please contact. Oh, I see Denver Vapor Shop. Oh, wow, that sun is beaming. Denver Vapor, Hookah Lounge, Vapor Bar, Pub on Penn at Capitol Hill. Bud Light pitchers are going for $11. Bud Light pitchers. Do you prefer it in a pitcher? Do you prefer it in a bottle? Do you prefer it in a can? Do you prefer just high quality H2O? I'm not a huge beer drinker, but I personally would prefer like bottled or canned because the pitcher's cool and all, but the pitcher, while it's sitting there, is getting warm. You understand? A bottle, at least you can keep the rest of the bottles inside something icy and drink it icy out of. I prefer it cold. I don't prefer it warm. I don't like lukewarm substances. I see an Island Boys LED right there in front of us. What in tarnation is going on the side of that building? The black box. On the side of the black box, I see 2 outlined silhouette figures that look like the Island Boys with the hair and all of that. Yo, don't tell me that they're going to come here and perform. Yo, hold on. What did I just read there? Did my eyes deceive me? Remember? You remember? I'm an island boy. Remember that? Remember that whole controversy? Yeah, I think that's like a venue or something. This venue right here on my left-hand side, the Black Box presents Free First Fridays. Yeah. They have people up there that I think they're going to come and perform right here in this black building right here on my left. Yo. Oh, they got what's his name picture there. Robin Williams when he was younger. We're passing Grant. Wow, this person right here in front of me was about to drive through us because they was in our lane as they were passing us. Off the Bottle Refill Shop on our left. Courageous Yoga on our left. City and Old on our left. We're passing Sherman. That car in front of us was literally riding the same lane with us. We have several hard hat workers right here taking a coffee break. Passing the Westward building. That Toyota up there, that Toyota Corolla. We're at 13th and Lincoln. I drove over here because I saw the structure from afar. This is what led me over here. Check out the building. You see the shape of that building? That's called Civic Center Cultural Complex. We're going to go under one of the pieces right here on my left-hand side. Wow, check out this display over here on my left. It looks like a fiber. Oh, that's a broom and a dustpan. I was gonna say it looked like some fiber optic cables. That was a gigantic broom and dustpan. That was neat. All right, let's take this down like 2-3 blocks and then bust it left. Look at that building on my right, on Bannock. You see that building? Native American Trading Company on our right. I like that building. There was a brindle dog on our left. Dozens. We're passing dozens. Breakfast, brunch, and lunch. Freshness served. Oh, that's cool. A little lunch spot. Let's make this left at Cherokee. I got cars behind me. I'm talking about playing tag. They like literally trying to play tag with you. And Viva building on our left, another dog on our right. The dog's being gangster with her owner. The dog's barking at another dog that was in the car. This is the Enviva building on Cherokee on our left. Brand new apartments, now leasing. Female on our right, walking her dog. We're next to Dulce Vida, restaurant and bar. Now, dulce means candy. Vida means life, I think. So, dulce vida, candy life? Sweet life. Doesn't dulce mean candy?
Dulce is sweet.
So based on my personal Dora the Explorer. Based on my personal Dora over here, the walking and talking Hispanic bibliotecas in our library, she says that dulce can mean sweet or mean candy. So sweet life, candy life. I think candy life sounds cool. We're passing Bannock. Check out these giant. We got the Levin Deli on our left. I'm gonna merge left so I can take a picture of this right here. I'm gonna move a little further forward because I feel as though my picture wasn't sufficient. Yeah, you got that one looks a little bit better. And I'm gonna try to take another photo. I'm using the car to like maneuver myself to get the best picture. Boom. I got the picture. Let's get out of here. Break. Go. We're at 12th and a coma. I ain't gonna end up in a coma with the way I'm driving. All right, that was a good one, right? I worked on that since last Thursday. I started writing that joke up. I wanted to make sure it was effective, but I guess it worked out. We're at 12th and I didn't really write that joke last week. I'm kidding, guys. We're at 12th. They're like, you better not tune because that joke was whack. We're at 12th and Broadway. We got the History Colorado building Denver on our left. What is this? Look, there's another, I think that's like a bison right out front. Rendezvous Cafe on our left. I think that's a history museum right here on our left. Yeah, it is. History Colorado. That's literally the history museum. On our right, we got the Howard Lorton Furniture and Design Building. We're next to Burger Fi. Natural burgers, fries, dogs, custards, crafts, beers, and wines. Burger Fi. Or Burger Fi. Alright, we're going to keep on traveling forward. Broadway looks like it's something. Something to go down. Hold on, is Broadway a one-way? Yeah, Broadway's a one-way. I'm gonna have to go down Broadway, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make this left. I'm gonna bust this left, and we're gonna take it down like 7-8 blocks, and then we're gonna make another left. As you can see, I haven't been really following no specific formula here, because it's not really in that much of a grid format. It's not like a checkerboard where I can just go left, right, left, right. Some of them streets started taking us everywhere. Look at this parking garage on my right. They painted it really vibrant and bright. It looks nice. Pink, purple, orange, baby blue, dark blue, ash blue, royal blue. Nice colors of choice, or choice of colors. I had to think about that one thoroughly. So the population in Denver, Colorado, as of the year 2020, based on the United States Census, was 715,522 people. So about 1 million people, a little less than 1 million. That was as of the 2020 census. We're in 2022, so who knows if it rose or if it decreased. We're passing 13th. We're gonna take this down, I would say 6-7 blocks. Or matter of fact, hold on, no, BS. Sorry, false advertisement. Let's merge left. We're passing, this is the state capitol on our right. Yep. Let's make a left here, because there's another important capitol building right here on my left that I would like to document and show you guys. Let's merge left right here at Colfax. Lincoln and Colfax. We're now merging left, and we're turning left. And there's another building over here on my left. And I want to go on Broadway. Shucks, I think we already went through Broadway. But it's cool. It is cool. It is what it is. Because this block right here takes us right. So even if we went straight, it's going to shoot us right. And I don't want to go right. I want to kind of go towards that building, but it's not going to work effectively. We're making a left-hand turn on Broadway. See, on my right, it looks like it's more of the Capitol grounds. On my left is the Capitol. On my right is the Capitol. That'll be a nice picture. Make sure there's no cars behind us. Snapping some pictures, guys, in case you wonder what's popping. Tune is in the background snapping pictures. For the Tune Be Chillin' Instagram account. TOONBECHILLIN. Tune Be Chillin'. Let's make this rain. Let's go around this building real quick, because I kind of want to go up Broadway, but I want to see what's up with these Capitol grounds. This is a one-way. Woo-wee! Luckily there wasn't a lot of traffic there. That would have been nasty. Yeah, that would have been nasty. All right, so much for trying to see the Capitol grounds, guys. That's not gonna work right this second. Let's make this right-hand turn on Broadway. We're on the 000 block of Broadway. So I guess this is the central point. If it's the 000, you know, it's not the 100 block, but it's the 000. All right. Because I just made a boo-boo there. I made a mistake. I admit it when I made a mistake. I'm going to make this right on 13th. I just want to take you out for a little quick peek of the Capitol grounds, and then we'll go right up Broadway. I think Broadway has some cool-looking buildings. That's why we're on Broadway now. Civic Center. Yeah, we went through here. That's that weird structure that we just passed. So the total land area here in Denver, Colorado is 153.75 square miles. 153. Philadelphia is like 141, 142 square miles. So they're not too far apart as far as size goes. We went under here. Remember this? I kind of want to go right so I can show y'all what that Capitol ground. Hey, this is the giant broom. I could get a picture of the giant broom. Yo, that is dope. That's neat. That's a cool display, yo. A gigantic broom and dustpan. The Frederick C. Hamilton Building, Denver Art Museum on our left. So that's that structure. And we got the Point, or the Ponte restaurant on our right-hand side. Center for Colorado Women's History on our right. The Women's History Building is also on our right. Let's make this right here. Is it possible? Is this a one-way? No, it's a two-way. Cool. I gotta make sure. Sometimes I come to these downtown areas and the signage don't be that good. And it's like, man, like, sheesh, if you're not from around here, you're gonna be driving up one ways, right? $10 parking all day. Look at this. This is right next to the Capitol on our left. $10 parking all day. Is it packed? Yeah. Damn near close to it. Wow, look at that tow truck that just drove by us. No, that was actually like a crane. Some sort of like lift. This is the Capitol grounds right here in front of us. You see it? I just wanted to take you guys around the Capitol. You can see the skyline a little bit better. This is the block that we would have came up one way if we wouldn't have been paying attention. All right, we're back on Broadway. Let's take Broadway straight down. Denver Art Museum, Civic Center, Historic District on our right. Cultural Complex. Welcome, bienvenidos. Denver Art Museum. Oh, there's a giant horse over here on a chair. You see the giant horse? My picture's not effective. I got a picture, but I'm not pleased with it. Wow, that was cool. I'm still not pleased with my photo. I tried snapping photos, but they weren't effective. They were whack. All right, we're back at Broadway. So it looks like they got a big downtown going on because we're 75% through this tour within the hour allowed to do the tours. And yeah, it looks like there's still so much more to be discovered. Let's make this right on Broadway once again, but this time we're going to stay on Broadway, follow it for a couple blocks and see what Broadway has to offer. Broadway is really wide. It's 4 lanes wide. You would think this would have been a two-way street, but it's not. It's a one-way street. Denver is located in the southwestern United States portion of the country, in the South Platte River Valley on the western edge of the High Plains just east of Front Range of the Rocky Mountains. Its downtown district is immediately east of the confluence of Cherry Creek and the South Platte River, approximately 12 miles east of the foothills of the Rocky Mountains. It is named after James W. Denver, a governor of the Kansas Territory. It is nicknamed the Mile High City because of its official elevation is exactly 1 mile, 5,280 feet, or 1,609.344 meters above sea level. The 105th meridian west of Greenwich, the longitudinal reference for the mountain time zone. My bad, we got traffic, y'all, I'm sorry. Reserve discount museum, tickets online on our left. History of Colorado. All right, we're on Broadway, y'all. It's a fast-paced street. We're passing 12th and Broadway. Looks like we got hotels on our left, restaurants on our right. City Store Market on our left, jewelry store on our left. Taste of Philly on our left? What y'all talking about? Cheesesteak, it said the real Philly cheesesteak. They tripping. Floyd Barbershop on our left. Jonas Brothers Furniture, or Furs, on our right. I'm hoping that's furniture and not furs. It might just be furs. Circle K on our right. We're passing 10th Street. Gas is going for $3.29 per gallon. Alto Pharmacy on our right. I never heard of that. That's like a private pharmacy. Passing 9th Street, we got the Evo on our left. Clothing, Wake, Skate, Art, and Community on our left. The Fainting Goat Pub. We got a Punch Buggy, No Punch Back Volkswagen Beetle on our left-hand side. Punch whoever's next to your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your friend, your family. Knock on your neighbor's door and give them a punch. And if they go, why'd you punch me? Say, Punch Buggy, No Punch Back, and then run into your house. We're passing the Cadillac and Volvo, what looks to be, what's this, a dealership on our right? Or service center? Pre-owned vehicles. We're at Spear, and Broadway. I remember Spear. Ouch. We got Ella Bliss Beauty Bar on our left. Wow, we're actually over a canal right now, like a little waterway. Below us, we're on a bridge, but below this bridge is water. So I don't know exactly what the water situation is about, but yeah. We're passing the First Bank on our left-hand side, and we got Denver Health on our right-hand side. We're at 6 Ave. I can make a left where all the traffic is at, or I can go straight one more block and then make a left. I think I'll go straight one more block and then make a left. Because, yeah. There's a lot of traffic going on, I'll tell you that much. A whole lot of traffic. So, as many other big cities, there's a lot of notable people from the area, from all walks of life. All right, we got a lot of traffic right here. From academia to arts and entertainment, film, television, and theater, music. We're passing 6 Ave. Let's go one more block forward. We got Pizzeria Local on our left. I was going to say Locali. AT&T on our right, cars and toys on our left. Let's make this left right here on 5th. Am I able to make a left on 5th? Is this possible? Let's see. I'm going to come to it. Yep, it's possible. You got a subway right here. Yeah, several subways in the area. Yeah, but they have people from all walks of life, from literature, I'm talking about huge lists, from fashion, from crime, from business, from medicine, from military, from politics. We're just going to go over a handful of names from arts and entertainment. You got Tim Allen. Tim Allen's from Colorado. The first name right off the back, I already knew. You know, Tim Allen was one of the highest paid sitcom actors at his time before Charlie Sheen, and I'm sure it's probably a new high paying actor right now. But at that time, I think Tim Allen was making like $1 million per episode. Yep, $1 million per episode. He was eating. And then I think Charlie Sheen with 2.5 Men was getting like $2.5 million per episode. Right now, I don't know if anybody's beating that because I don't really watch TV too often nowadays. But wow, Tim Allen right off the back. I already knew that name. All right, we're at 5th and Sherman. All right, this is going to get a little tricky because I'm going to try to cross over without getting into anything that I don't want to get into. Give me a second, guys. Let me try to cross over this little avenue they got going on right here. There's a lot of traffic. We got the Red Cross of America on our right. I definitely want to merge left. It looks like this is equivalent to their Vine Street, or our Vine Street Expressway in Philly. It's that type of speed here almost. It looks like it was like a little downhill thing right there. People coming out, trying to figure out how to merge left. I think we can merge left here. We're on Logan, back on Logan. We got 9 News on our right. I think that's a news station. Channel 9 News. We're at Spear, 400 Spear Boulevard and Logan Street. All right, Michael J. Anderson. He's an actor I've never heard. See, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say names, and if I heard of them, I'll let you know if I heard of them. If I ain't hear them, I'm just going to keep reading names. Wow, these cars behind me moving crazy. Yo, y'all should join like NASCAR, like the Indy 500. It looks like we're passing some residential buildings, apartments and or homes. Wow, look at this cute old school Mini Cooper right here on my left. This is an old school Mini Cooper. Yo, I gotta snap a picture. What you talking about, Willis? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It got like 10-inch wheels. Those are like 10-inch wheels. Those are the smallest wheels I've ever seen in my entire life of living. Oh my gosh, Mini Minor. That thing is beautiful. It should have been right-hand drive. Oh my gosh, those are really small rims. It almost makes me want to jump out and read the tire specs. Those are like 10-inch wheels. Those are 10s. You know how in Friday they be like, no, I got me some 20s. I got me them 20s. Let me clean my 20s. Oh, dumb is 10s. They 10s. Those is really like 10-inch rims, 11 to 10-inch rims. We're passing 616 in Logan. That was a nice little Mini Cooper. I'm a fan of those. Stick shift, that'd be nice. We got a Trader Joe's on our left-hand side. All right, let's see who else is from here. Michael J. Anderson, Annalay Ashford, actress, Barry Atwater, Phil Austin, Diane Bakar, Roseanne Barr. Is that the Roseanne? Like the Roseanne from you remember Roseanne from the show Roseanne? I don't know if that's because I don't know her last name, so I'm all hype. It's probably not even her. It could have been her. Barbara Bates, Madge Bellamy, Matthew Berry, Julie Bishop, Josh Blue, Tom Bauer, Stan Brackage, Bobby Bunt Rock. What a name, Bunt Rock. All right, we're passing 8th Street. Joseph Castanen, Mary Jo Catlett, Christian Cavallari, Adam Caton, Highland. We're passing 9th Street. Look at that building on my right, 9th and Logan. Beautiful building. Looks like a home. Same thing with this one on my right. These on my right look nice. The one on my left look like a high-rise apartment. The ones on my right, they look like they could be, what are they? Real estate. Why the realtors, the law people, and all that always take over them really gorgeous buildings that are near downtown? Is it because they're the only ones that can afford it? Or do they buy it before anybody cares about it, or what? We got the Story building on my right. Like, look at that building right there on my right on the corner. That's fly. That's nice. That'll be a nice home. It'll end up being like a freaking law firm or something. Amby Davis, John Davis, Ashley Del Grasso, Ruby DeRaymer, Scott Derrickson, Josephine Dillon, Jack Earl, and so on and so on. There's a lot. Kevin Fitzgerald. I think I heard of that one. Just a lot of names. T.J. Miller. Yeah. Just a lot of names. Too much for me to regurgitate right now. But you guys get the idea. You can always click the link that I leave in the description of the video. We got the Denver house on our left. And you click that link and you can look at the notable list yourself. You know what I mean? If you want to read more about it. Or Google. You can always type, who are the notable people from Denver, Colorado, and it'll come up with a list. We had a gentleman walking his dog on our left. We're at 11 for Logan. Speed limit 30 miles an hour. See, we're traveling 23. You see? We're traveling slow and steady. Just because the sign says speed limit's 30, you ain't got to do 30. If the sign says jump off a bridge, you going to jump off a bridge? No, right? All right, then. Bar and none on our left. And political works. Villa. The Silrose, Logan House. So many different little villas and stuff. Oh, that's that yellow smart car. All right, so we passed through here earlier. Passing 13th Street. We're approaching 14th Street. All right, we're going to slow down right here at 14th Street. Looks like we're going to be passing the Capitol grounds again, but that's cool. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's nice out here. It seems like they got a thriving city. It looks like they got a thriving city. It looks like there's a lot of potential here. I see the graffiti art. I see the architectural art. I see the historic buildings. I see the modern buildings. I see the high rises. I see the single level homes. It looks like a cool little area. The First Church of Christ Scientist on our left. The time for thinkers has come. God is love. Subscribe to Tune 215. That's what the sign said. Say, no. All right. We got a gentleman right here on our left-hand side with a sign. Dang, that sucks. Fork and Spoon on my left. We got a Ford Focus on my right with a wheel boot, in Colorado. Catholic Conference building on our left. Hall and Hall Auto Parts, $10. So Denver, Colorado was plated November 17th, 1858, 163 years ago, as Denver City. It was Kansas territory at the time. It was incorporated November 7th, 1861, 160 years ago. Denver City, Colorado territory. So Colorado took back over the area. I don't know how Kansas got rights over it, but I guess that's a whole nother history lesson there. And it was consolidated December 1st, 1902, 119 years ago, as the city and county of Denver, which was named for Mr. James W. Denver. Let me make a right, merge right. We're passing 18th Street. We got the Commons on our right. This all looks like living space. Look at Capitol Hill Apartments on our left. Gentleman looked like he was probably going to his residence. On our right, we have more parking. We're approaching 19th Street, or 19th Ave, I should say.